Good morning. Good morning, love muffins. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
There it is. How's everyone doing? What
Welcome to the Grand Morning Ascension gathering live from Colorado. Beautiful good morning. It is the 4th of September by now. 5 more days until the portal energy is fully hit and humanity get another upgrade of pure consciousness from our divine mother. We are in an ascension process. This is unstoppable, inevitable, and the grandest miracle of love ever experienced. Never had anyone a physical ascension, so pretty excited about that.
Pretty cool thing going on right now.
Yeah.
And now we got the Telegram going.
Good morning, Telegram.
And stuff.
Why don't you go so we can see them if they raise their hand?
Oh, yeah.
Now we don't see it.
Right there.
There you go.
All right, cool.
In case people wants to talk to us or wants to share their experiences.
There you go. So cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm just living, everyone. How's everyone feeling out there? How's everyone doing? Just, type in the chat there. Let us know what's going on. Yeah, I mean, definitely been an interesting experience. So I give you some moments. We're going to give you some moments to kind of come on into, share.
Just wanted to say, share.
Please, if I highly recommend grabbing links and dropping them, and so that you don't bust that algorithm.
There we go. Good morning, Linda. I love you, Linda. Good morning, Alice, and thank you for sharing. Thanks to her, I can click now on it.
Well. Please.
Thank you.
And wow, what a crazy few moments right now. I know we were talking about love you, Mike. What up? And,
good morning.
And yeah, we were talking about how the energy is going to hit when September starts, and that we're looking at a big energy coming in. And I definitely felt that. Had a lot of clearing, a lot of purging, a lot of runs to the bathroom. Oh my God. And I share that with all of you because it's interesting. I don't usually get to that point, but once in a blue moon, once in a moment, once a year maybe. It kind of stopped when I really decided to change my whole way of how I eat, and then everything kind of started to clear out a lot more. And then over time, I've had these things come up, and then these purging experiences, and that's what just happened. So I'm really feeling this energy that's coming in. I'm really feeling whatever it is that is collective raising us, and I'm grateful because these clearings, when you really look at them, make you a grander person. It doesn't matter how it feels. It doesn't matter if it's not all fun and games. Thanks, Penny. Alchemy in our bodies. We're playing alchemy in our bodies. And I really felt that. We ended up going to a hot spring, which I was really grateful for. Kept getting guided, kept coming back for a moment now. And we were like, you know what? We're going. We're doing this thing. And after that, I was just so relaxed. I was able to clear. I was able to get, physically clear out toxins. So what's the guy? What does he say?
Mike said he went to 2 supermarkets for 2 days, and now he had to lay down from that dysfunction. And yes,
yeah, dude.
I can definitely feel the difference of, for example, going downtown, going, Walmart, Safeway, places like that where there are a lot of beings. Shields up. What is your biggest shield? Be in joy.
Yep.
Skip through the aisle, stand through the music to the music you hear. I don't know. I like to have shopping cart rallies. Awesome. Walmart, grand to do that. Stay in joy and literally buffer that unconsciousness away. But sometimes you interact, and it's very interesting. A profound article that I feel Aora had found. It's been shared on their live stream as well, and I feel the last live stream, and it's been talking about humanity and the split in consciousnesses. How you have the being that are woke, that are the front runner, that grab that energy, that jump on that live stream and that share with everyone else. Hello, welcome, we're in an ascension. No one you can wake up or we can wake up. I kind of feel it's literally meant to be like if 8 billion people now on one snip would wake up and just everyone be confronted with all this awareness, meaning they're confronted with everything they did wrong in their life, everything that was wrong outside of them. They have to process all of that. It would be like a huge chaos. And I kind of feel that Mom, I'm very sure Mom is just so brilliantly laying it out that the beings that are meant to awake are stepping up into their soul contract now, especially now with the 9-9 portal, which is the full circle coming to, what is it called? Completion, not conclusion, completion. Which means you are at this point ready for the next step. And it's super fascinating, especially the sessions that I used to have with the beings from Telegram. I love you all so much. Many started to wake up in January. Isn't it fascinating? The energies 2021 hit. It's January. People start waking up across the board. Now, 9 months later, you see it's almost like this 9 months pregnancy. It's time. You're like a ripe fruit. You're ready to grab all that new awareness, all this knowledge and wisdom that you have gained through your experiences, through listening to the streams and the crystal schools participating. You have risen your energy, your vibration to a level where it's highly time for booking of that session, especially in alignment with the portal energies, because it assists literally your body to catch up as well. There's all those density pockets. There's areas in our body where we literally hold lower vibrations. And through the surgery, for example, those are simply being dissolved by the incoming energy and light of love. So that's definitely something that I have noticed. Sessions did pick up. I'm so excited for everyone that makes that decision and it jumps on a call. Everyone is so freaking excited. Sometimes there are tears coming up through those sessions because you just really dive in deep and you get real honest with yourself and realize that some things you might had it wrong, or as a simple effect, you are not unworthy. You are worthy of all love is. And that's something, even a little spin back in session can heart you off. So I'm going so deeply into that because up to the portal, we have 50% off. And that as well is something Mom divinely orchestrated to give as many beings as possible the chance to clear the vessel of all those chips and blocks and pockets of density, so that then the portal energies that are coming in are able to just flow through and they don't hit all these things. So it's, you're helping yourself with that too.
Please help yourself. Please help yourself. It's very essential.
Anna says.
What did Anna say?
The sessions are so awesome. So much clarity comes through. Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny. Bobby said January 2020 is when she found Mom, and that's when I found Mom too. So that was an interesting wave. And I know Katie did as well in the same time frame.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Right, well.
Yeah, I mean the
Love you all
Szechuans.
so much.
Very important to grab a Szechuan. It is just as good as Szechuan sauce. They really are very helpful. And there are things that we can get into. There are things that can be confirmed for you. I watch it constantly when we have these sessions that we really touch on things and it just clicks for them then. And it really gets the engine going. It really keeps it moving.
Beautiful.
And people do have transformational experiences. Even people, okay, here we go, that get add-ons for the surgeries, right? For their children who are not woke, who are not hip to the groove when it comes to what's going on, yet they benefit from the surgery, even with prescription medication, which will affect getting an etheric surgery. If you or someone you love is getting an etheric surgery and you or them take prescription medication, pharmaceutical medication, it affects the overall ability for the surgery to really deeply get in there and change things. Also because you're continuing to put the poison that the surgery is taking out from the medication. So therefore, every time you're putting it in, you're kind of just like going backwards a little bit. Yet I share all this with you because we had a session yesterday, and
it was beautiful.
It was so wonderful, and everyone was doing better. Everyone, the children were doing better, the parents were doing better,
and that's one thing that amazed me the most, that it was the parents together.
Okay,
like that was beautiful. That it was.
They worked as like a team.
Exactly, like both of them had this profound experience of spiritual awakening, and then very profound experiences to find to mom. And I feel from what I've been, or who I've been talking to, it's more rare, that both are on the same conscious level, on the same spiritual evolvement, basically. And very often you have one person really going for it and the other one just kind of still in the loop. And that's something as well. Mom set it up, here you go first, you find it, you be the example now, and now your partner sees you be the example and be the love, and is like, wait, she's glowing, she's so joyful, like I should try that too. And with them it's different. They can work together. You have this accountability body through that process, and they can help each other, especially with their children.
Yeah, exactly. Things are shifting so much so quickly, and we just have to reheart ourselves that anything we can do to be happier is essential. Anything at all. And that was another thing I was, sharing with someone. They were bringing up joints, achy joints and different things. And I saw the water, it really helped me. It's always helped mom. The water is essential. So at any point that you can enjoy the water, please do.
Yes.
Have a good bath, with some Epsom salts.
Even if it's a little stream beside the road. Like,
of course.
That's something that I love. And
Dip
if there's anywhere, water, river, something, betcha you get me wet. Simply to stuck the feet in. And that's something, I can just feel the energy be released, literally. And it makes so much sense to me, since, energy can be, for example, measured in electricity. So it's all waves. So water is a conduit for that. Obviously, you bringing your body into the water, it's very, like grounding on the one side, in a way of you can release a lot of energy. But on the other side, like I had the experience in the hot springs that my legs start to get like really tingly, and I had to like keep going out. And I mean, that water's hot. That's why it's called hot springs. It was my first hot springs. Everyone, y'all, they're really hot. But it's nice because you had a river on the other side. And that's something for everyone that has issues with like blood circulation or water in the legs, anything like that, where the liquids and fluids in your body doesn't balanced flow through, basically. Hot and cold showers. Hot and cold, literally getting your legs, if you're able to, up to the knee in water, hot and cold, one and then the other, one and then the other. And those switches literally like, are a jump boost starter for just the whole blood circulation.
Icy hot. That's why they sell icy hot, because
nice.
it's actually what helps. And so instead of mimicking it with some chemical reaction, then highly recommended to do it organically, with delicious, high quality H2O. That's where it's at. That's why your fingers get all pruny. That water's going in there and it's coming out. And next thing you know, you're losing your own water content, right? But that's good. That's a good thing. You want to get rid of that stuff, just like you flush, a car of any of its fluids, just like you flush your toilet, anything. You got to flush it out. And again, I'm utterly and eternally grateful for any and all clearing that can come through, and however it works out. And I'm just seeing that we have to get out of the box, and it's such an essential component, and I take full accountability for my own box that I've put myself in over these years of being on this mission. The one thing mom always said was just get out of all the boxes, keep going, keep getting out of all the boxes until there are no more.
Mhm.
And I really feel that over these years, things got stagnant. Now, it's just me. Anyone else can feel however they want to feel. But I really feel that we are getting to a point in our evolution where we recognize our unity, how important our unity is. And at the same moment, you have to realize that you are also a sovereign being. Right? Is that not what we're always talking about when it comes to the political spectrum? Is that we're not here to vote for one side or the other. We're here to be sovereign individuals upon this planet and live our life in the greatest and grandest way we possibly can. That's the real point, right? So only when we finally get to our center individually can we ever then combine in unity. Because we can never combine in unity and dysfunction. We have to be in function first. I cannot get you into function. You cannot get me into function. Only my internal will to strive to be my greatest and grandest version of myself, right? Well, and it's the ultimate surrender because it starts with going, I have the poison. It's in me. I have a poison, right? Ego program mind. Simple. Okay, great. As long as you can wholeheartedly accept and be accountable, right? Ding, accountable, right? A check mark. Okay, yep, I got it too. Oh yeah, every single person has it. Oh, okay. Wow. Everyone's got it. Checking it twice. Okay, everyone's been naughty and also nice. So and so the point is that you have to recognize that you have the poison, and there is an antidote, and it's within you too. And all we're here to do is just help assist guiding you to go, look over here. Oh, look over there. Maybe over here too, where maybe you never would look before. It's called bringing awareness to your consciousness. And that's the thing. Awareness transforms into consciousness. And just for a little side note, and then we can move along from this idea. This is something that came through yesterday, having a beautiful conversation with our K of Faith. Love you, Faith. And just the fact that you have to realize that you have the poison, okay? And you also are, because that's why you're here. You're so brilliant. And all these things have happened to you throughout your life is that you have been tasting this poison also day after day, moment after moment through these experiences. So that when the shit finally hits the fan, right? When the energy finally just goes, you will be more prepared to overcome it than anyone else. And this is exactly what happens in The Princess's Bride, the film, okay? The main character is at a point where he has poison in a cup, and he's trying to trick someone to drink the poison, okay? And in the end, what actually happens is that there was poison in both cups. But the individual that put it in there, well, guess what? He's been drinking the poison his whole life, and he's immune to it now when he drinks it, and the other person dies, okay? And so he can move along on the mission. So that's exactly what you got to recognize is that you're here to ultimately taste the salt and you're capable of moving forward with that. It's not going to dehydrate you because you've been training yourself.
And Bobby had shared something so brilliant. It was so cool to read through the chat, but one thing I'm just going to pick out real quick. What he said as well is awareness transforms. And she read in the Chinky book, so as background info. And she just said, I'm getting that basically the moment we have an awareness that something is out of alignment, we transcend from shadow to gift. Awareness is transformation. Once we master that, instant transformation, we sped up our awakening process. Like literally, it's that simple. That's why the angels are like, you're all overthinking. All the time. All the time. For some, that is a confirm of what you already feel to be true. Others, like myself, will be like, ooh! And it is meant to activate us all. The cause of the trigger does not matter. Absolutely true. The awareness of being triggered in that moment and how we handle being triggered is the key. That's all. Like mom said, be untriggerable. The angels are saying we spend too many moments feeling into why we're triggered. Hearing triggered is triggered. Doesn't matter why. Hold yourself accountable, correct it, and move along. And I resonate with that so much. I myself personally, I'm a big overthinker. Before I do something, I start to hesitate and overthink. When I did something, I start to overthink again, maybe beat myself up, maybe, like all those avenues. But I've become, I came to a point where it literally is this awareness coming in. Like, grand example, I was walking the dogs yesterday, and from very far away, I saw a lady watering the gardens, and it just looked, I don't know, like extremely short, like a short black skirt and black boots. And I was like, who is this? Like, who would water their garden in like this, sexy, extreme little shorts and this like, boots and stuff? And from far away, it looked really odd to me. I come closer, and it's this really lovely, extremely old lady that simply had like, her black boots and her. Exactly. My ego went into judging instantly.
Nice.
So what can I do in that moment? Instant awareness. Oh, crap. That was really deep judging. I take full accountability. I sent her smiles. I had a little small talk with her. It was beautiful. So what next? Let it go. Already done.
Is it gone?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
You have the awareness. And that is the transformation. You have the awareness to really feel into it and be like, yes, okay, that was not the highest. Take full accountability. If you can, make something right, if as in there was an actual action or, something, then definitely right your wrong, or, go. If it's a person, you can, go and be like, hey, take full accountability. That was really not nice for me, or kind of dumb, or whatever. And then you move along. And that's it.
Please.
And then you move along. And the thing is that every day, every moment, ego can come by and be like, knock, knock, knock. Hey, ready to dip in some lower energy.
Yeah, let's go, bro.
Come on.
Let's go low.
Look at that one. Look, yeah. Let's think about this.
No.
Or, oh, remember yesterday? No. And it will happen to you over and over again. I mean, look at, we're on mission. We are not flawless. We have most certainly a lot of ego.
Oh, no.
That we are constantly transforming.
Stinky.
And that is your level up. Mom said it. When are we ascending? Every present moment of now.
And I'd like to touch on it. May I?
Please.
May I? Okay.
May I?
Because that's another part. Is that I really feel that everyone has to really get their head out of their ass and back in their heart about the practical nature of your existence. Okay. A lot of people, I feel, are in a big mind space when it comes to galactics, starships, aliens, ETs, UFOs, all that crazy crap. Okay. It is 100% real. It is there. We can see them. I've had experiences. I've watched them shoot through the sky 100%. I've had conscious experiences of being on a starship. Okay. Let it go, because you do not have an entitlement to a starship coming down here to save your ass. And I really feel a lot of people out there, I'll just go, come on, starships, like let's go, come on, just come pick me up, starships, let's go. It's one of the biggest cop-outs, because you can't just expect 5D plus, love and above plus vibrational beings that are way up there in consciousness and awareness in high states of joy consistently, okay? And then you think they're going to come down onto the densest planet that there is and just shine a big giant rainbow, light, and then everything's just going to shift and change and we're all going to be okay. No, you have to do the work. The clearing must happen first before those things can occur on a higher dimensional plane. You have to be a way shower by going, with a couple of people and going and having an experience out in the middle of nowhere where you're like, what did I just see? And just get that glimpse of it. But you can't just expect these things to just happen. We have our work to do, and there is a deep amount on the same coin. You have your work to do. Get to work. Also, wait, what? We're here to just be and be patient and wait for the shift to occur organically, because it's not up to us. We don't have control. It's God's design. It's God's plan. It's source that's directing when and where and how and all that, in agreement with our higher selves. You have to realize that I feel these energies of people that they just want that cop out, but you just have to find your joy in life and the way that it is now, because the things that are the way that they are now will never be this way ever again. You have to appreciate them for the way that they are.
Yeah,
you really do.
And appreciate that, change as well. And one thing that Elle said yesterday profoundly at the session was truly, what is work, and when did anyone decide that work is something different of play? I know someone, for example, that always says, hey, why don't you, come and play in the garden? And what he means is pick the weeds, harvest the fruits, water the plants, talk to the trees, dig in the dirt, get out the good dirt, get out the rocks, build a little something. That is playing, that is playful. Build a new house structure to build the crystal school for New Earth. You can say, hey, I'm working on that project, but also you're playing in the grand co-creation of New Earth. So definitely joy. Joy is how did she say it?
Well, joy is the fabric of creation.
Fabric of creation. Yeah. Yes, that was it.
Joy is the highest vibration that you can attain, and it's essential to your ascension. Oopsies. Oops.
All right. Let me feel it too.
Oh yeah, the videos.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely time for that.
Ooh, you want to get the funny tripod out?
Look at this, everyone. I just want to show, this is ingenuity. Okay, so all these things. Look at this. Look at this. But we got copper here. Okay.
It's a fun story.
I wish you could see it. Okay, on the telly, but I'll explain it. So we have the smallest little tripod.
It started with this little part that our landlord found on the streets, and he has no phone, no computer, no internet, no nothing. And he found it and was like, hey, that's funny, I'm gonna bring it. So we kept it.
It's definitely a phone holder, so that you could hold the phone like that. And then Kat had it with some copper, and we found this tripod. It's just like the tiniest little thing. It's like 7 inches tall, but it's perfect to put the phone on.
Yeah, let's try that out. We'll see if we can.
We're only here to get grander. We're only here, and this fractal over here, we're only what?
Hey, we work with what we got,
Look, I told my face. Hello, everyone. That's fun times. I love it. I love good upgrades. Yeah, cool find it at a nice rummage sale, yard sale. Found some good stuff. We found a fondue pot, and I got another big tripod. And I was just like, this is how much money I have in my pocket. Okay, are we good here? And I'm like, okay. So I love it. I just love finding good things. Been trusting those pings a lot more too. When that comes in, like when I see something, like I saw this and I was like, yeah, just stop thinking. Don't overthink it. You're getting that feeling like, and I went to a rummage sale for a reason, because I was going to grab a couple of things. And I was like, do we really, it doesn't matter. Just grab it. I know I'm going to work. This is going to work out somehow. Just roll with it, man. You got to roll with those little things. And that's where your higher self is coming in, and you have no clue why you're picking a little something up. I saw us using this, but I didn't realize that Kat could do all this real quick overnight. And then here we are. And that's a beautiful thing. So definitely always follow those pings. Get creative. This is
fun.
It was, and exactly, because it's a creative act, and we're really getting that right brain back online. And I really appreciated Faith's Oracle report, where she had channeled through that, our true
one from this week.
The one where she was talking about the right brain and the left brain, and that our right brain is to be 80% active, with our left brain 20% active. And I'll share that deeply resonates with me, because a lot of times when I've researched, how productivity hacks, they talk about how 80% of the action that you do towards a project is one part, and then 20% of the rest of that is equal to 80% of the other action. So you have to put all this effort into a small portion of your productivity in order to accomplish tasks and goals. So I feel that left brain as 20% is that individualized part. That's that particular part. That's that, we talk about colloidal gold and silver. And I feel that when you talk about the gold, and healing your brain and things like that, you have to really trust that that's going to work. And so your intent of utilizing these medicines alchemically is 80% of it. And then 20% of it is that physiological thing in the material realm.
Look how yellow we turn.
Yeah, because the sun's coming
That's
up.
so funny.
Because of the whole sun.
Yeah, we switched today a little bit, the setup, so it's going to be interesting how the light's working.
I just want to finish this up real quick.
Please.
And so just reheart yourself that your intent is the largest portion of what's going to happen. That's really what 5D is that you're putting the intent out there of something happening and something occurring. And then there is a portion of reality, of physical reality, that you have to work with in order to make it complete. You cannot negate one or the other. They are equal, no matter what percentage, quote unquote, it is. It doesn't matter. Okay. So once we realize what that really means, which is a process of embodying your higher self, okay, all those pieces of the puzzle, embodying higher self. It still has self in there. There's still that big S.
I mean, it's your essence.
Right. It's still you.
Your soul. That's the thing. It's a soul, and it's something you don't, attach to.
No, right. And that's the biggest test because it's higher. So that's how you get out of the whole you, right? The notion of me, yet there's this notion of self where I'm a self, you're a self, where all these cells walking around,
like cells.
Right? Flowing around in the flow. And that's how we get into unity. But you got to be on the track. You have to get on the train first. You have to get your golden ticket. And again, that's where the sessions are at. So if you haven't booked a session already, get one. Come on, let's go. And also a pyramid. That's a whole other thing that, you guys got to look at. We're selling the pyramids over here. That's why we're illuminating it. You can see all that energy.
So crazy, yeah.
Awesome. And we're doing a program also right now. Not to say program, but a promotion. That's a better way of putting it. Is that you can get a pyramid. And essentially you could get 2 pyramids if that's what you would like. Or you can be the giver that you really are and you can gift a second pyramid to someone else. Because we have a goal of reaching 144 pyramids on the planet. Yeah. And last we checked, we have just over 50, I feel, across the planet at the moment. So we're getting to 144. So help us out. Let's do this. Let's make this happen.
That's the light grid. Be part of the light grid or the pyramid grid for sure. I wanted to read Jennifer's comment. She's saying, I'm willing to do the work. I'm also seeing and feeling the changes. I can say for the first time in about 4 years, I feel joy that I can identify as joy. Nice. Wow. Oh, that makes my wings tingle. Send you love, Jennifer. Beautiful for you to be here. And we love you, Buddha. Now it's a blonde, slow growing beard. Yeah. It's coming back.
What, you think I'm going to shave again? No, I'm not going to shave again. I had to get underneath there, I had to surrender. I had a little, some blemishes. We put some tea tree oil on last night. I've been cleaning the face more, but I'm actually feeling into getting some stimulating stuff, or I don't know, but take care of yourself, man. Like just do your thing. I feel that that's like another big thing in the spiritual community is that people act like they have to be a pauper or they have to be like homeless. Like that's cool or something. And they're like, well, I'm a spiritual traveling preacher, bro. And it's like, no, you're a homeless bum. You're straight. You're standing on a street corner with a sign and asking for and you're panhandling. Okay. Or you're singing to the top of your lungs in a tent in the middle of nowhere, having a bunch of people drive around for you and serve you. No, that's a lifestyle choice. That is a lifestyle choice. Thank you very much. But I had that taste of it at different moments. I'm good. Okay. You need some rent money? Cool. I'm happy with that. Called even energy exchange, bitches. Okay. You got to find your even energy exchange. Right now it has to do with this piece of paper with dead people on it, So it's okay to me. I don't really give a crap. It's not about that. It's about the flow, right? It's about the flow. And anyone who knows anything about 5D business knows that your cash flow is where it's at. Okay, that the initial start of a business is where is the foundational essence of what's going to become of that business. In other words, you have to keep putting money into a business over and over again. It's unsustainable. There has to be a initial down payment, an initial investment, and you can watch it grow. And that has you make way more than what you have to keep putting back in. And this is something we'll get more into in some 5D business council meetings, and we will be having our first overall
transitionary government
meeting on the 9/9 portal. So please join us.
So freaking
I'm
exciting.
envisioning it. I can see it, like 100 people Zooms, like especially in the beginning, and then we'll really get into some things. It's going to be fun, everyone. So love you, Boots. Love you, Booby. Love you, everyone. Love you, Cat. All right. Looks like we have the video.
And it's so grand. Like there's so many beings. Thank you for like listening to those streams and getting activations for the transitionary government and be like, I really feel I should be on the Peace Council. Let me book that surgery. And like, thank you guys for listening to the call of your heart. And yes, Bobby, I've been singing so much. It starts to sound good for me.
It's getting better.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Mama blessing me with those divine tunes. It's like one thing that I do is I love to clean a lot. And it's beautiful to help beings. It's beautiful to receive equal energy for that as well. And you just turn on that music, crank it up, sing it, clean it, have a lot of joy. It's grand. And also grand is to listen to this. Okay, now we just have to see if this...
now it's white again.
MacGyver approved.
Yes, MacGyver approved. Here, let me move my phone.
Let me see if we can like set it up in a way that it holds. I don't know. Hold on, guys.
Yay!
Woo!
We've returned.
3D.
It was 38:38, so 11:11.
Nice. That's
so
dope.
Yeah, the phone overheated because I use a hotspot
It's
here.
just too much energy. Like literally, 3D technology starts to glitch really hard.
Yeah, this is crazy. And right before we show a video of Prime Source Creator,
right?
Not surprised. So cool. Everyone's.
Do you have a book or something?
Do I have I saw a book ultimately.
Book.
I did. I remember there was. Let me see over here.
Let me see how I can do this.
A little more fun. Would this work? Like this size?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Well, getting it.
Let me make sure this goes.
I know it's kind of weird, but the other day.
At least it just froze. That was cool. Nice. So let me see if we can pull that like that. There you go. And then you can get really close. Yep. Make that stretch it out as far as you can. And readjust that.
There you go. We can even like switch this off for a second. So, and now, welcome everybody. No? It's kind of hard upside down. Here we go. I feel that works.
Here, you got that. And then, yeah.
I wish I could put it a little bit more. Here we go.
There you go. Here, push this up a little bit.
Stop right there. Cool. All right. It works. Now I just have to. Yes. Perfect, everybody.
Enjoy, loves.
Oh no.
One more time.
Ah.
Oh, no, yeah, I can do it if that's like I'm
Can you
pretty
hear
good
this?
like that.
I'm not.
Just
I can't
relax.
get the play button. I love you, Mama. Tuck.
Greetings, everybody. We are back again today with our daily updates, which will be coming out every day until March 22nd. Lots is going on, which we will be sharing with you in Victory of the Light. And these are a part of a series of announcements. Currently we have Cryon working with us, the Elome, Archangel Michael, Saint Germain, and Metatron. So it's very exciting at the hub of the First Contact Ground Crew team, and very exciting what's happening on this planet. It's really time. So here's today's message. Announcements. Love walks onto center stage. True victory for the light has occurred. Greetings, love beings. Love has now walked onto center stage as decreed, and the true victory for the light has occurred. All energetic grids are complete for manifestation of heaven on earth. A blue starseed nation is this year's destiny of this planet, in which we are on track for. Everything is unfolding perfectly at this time. Indeed, love has won, and all of creation is abuzz. As a result of recent events which occurred behind the scenes, we are now preparing for the planetary awakening. We can share with you the amazing has indeed occurred and arrived. The new paradigm is ready for physical manifestation, and many are being prepared at this time to fulfill not only their personal destiny, but the destiny of planet Earth, equal heart. All who have made the decision to come home into the light, it's a done deal. Love is now guiding the planet, and illusion is toast. Anticipate highly increased synchronistic events from this moment on for those who are graduating this year, as this is how you will be following your destinies home into the light. Currently, the planet's light quotient is at 47%. In order for our craft to decloak, our teams on the ships require this planet to at least 50% to energetically meet them safely. This will occur before the first waver's graduation. Only those in the 5D frequencies will be able to experience this event. It will become increasingly apparent now. Love has definitely taken the lead, and we will begin to see more of love's miracles throughout 2014. We can say that 2014 will go down in the history books for planet Earth, equal heart. Love changes everything. Welcome to Heaven on Earth, equal heart,
Woo!
and the end of illusion forever on planet Earth. The new Earth is in manifestation. With a foundation of unconditional love, the only law which exists, can exist, will exist, and has ever existed. No matter what is unfolding in the illusion right now, the reality is that all atoms on this planet are moving into perfect balanced harmonics, and all of humanity, including all life on planet Earth, are moving into this frequency, 5D reality. This is why we always share it's a family reunion. What is unfolding right before you, within you, and all around you is love is here to transform all discordant energies into love everywhere present. There will be those who attempt to run and hide from this process, but this will no longer work, as we are now in the final moments of duality, and all must be cleared. Duality, ego-based thinking, must now be transformed for the next events to unfold. The incoming activating energies. These activating energies are strengthening the higher grid energies, intensifying the clearing and the cleansing processes across the planet, and clearing the way for the next facet of the divine plan. Also, what these energies are bringing in is an intensified balance on the planet for more higher light to enter. Love has decreed this so, and love holds the highest decree on this planet. All that is not real is dissolving, and what is real will be blossoming as we all together become one brilliant light of living truth. This is Mother Earth's destiny, as she lightens up the higher grid with the all love is, everywhere present, in readiness to parade before the central sun. Okay, what is arriving? What is arriving are events in preparation for the graduation of humanity. This is the moment. You will all hold hands and walk out of the darkness forever and into the light. This was the plan and was each signed by you. As our dear friend told us many moments, it'll happen. It's truly already here. Each of you just have to realize the truth that you are free. Each of you must walk through the veil and open the door into eternal life, for this is when you enter spirit. Ding! And transmission and love everywhere present, and in all love is everywhere on planet Earth, equal heart, and throughout creation. We are going home.
Woo! Ow!
We love you. Love, Mother God, and the First Contact Ground Crew team here at your service. We love you unconditionally.
Nice. Angel said, wait till the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we have to set up.
Ba-ba-ba-da.
Mama God telling you she loves you unconditionally. If that doesn't make your heart tingle, then there are some blocks in your feeling centers.
Yes. Yes.
All
Or you may be
right,
blinded
make it
by
back
the
right.
light.
Beautiful. I saw Bobby share that 2014, which is, the year that Mom shared a little bit about, that there is more to come. And we will have those experiences of, the melting of 5D, 3D. And she said that's the year where she started to hear spirit, to literally perceive those voices and beings. And she didn't know what was happening. So it freaking spooked her out at first. And that is something that I can relate to. Sometimes you have those experiences and at first you're like, it spooks you out. But then you realize like, there's nothing scary about it. And that's definitely one thing that Mom showed me is that, and that's exactly what she said in the video as well, is like, it's on us. It's our fear blocking us from experiencing that magic, seeing that magic. It's our limitation blocking us from playing with the fairies, perceiving something like a fairy or a dragon. And it's so amazing. We have that Yippee chat where we have, I feel now over 144 beings, but beings from across the planet in that one chat. A lot of them are watching right now. I love you all so much, fam. It's beautiful and amazing to read all of your sharings of, what they experience, what they see, feel, hear, smell. I had crazy smelling experiences yesterday where we're outside and there was no flower or nothing near me. And all of a sudden it's just smelled like cinnamon, like really strong, Christmassy cinnamon strong. And I was like, oh my God, I got a little excited for Christmas. I was like, I love you, Mom. And then the other time in the camper, it started to smell like a lot of berries, like this fruity, berry, sweetie smell. And it was both times while I was just in right action and cleaning up and moving stuff around. So that's really brilliant.
You were just solid.
Solid.
Centered.
Cool.
I'm so grateful that, Bobby, you made a comment about that. I felt your energy. I felt my own experience. I tapped into 2014 and wow. I don't know about you. I don't know. Did you have any like crazy 2014 experiences?
My 2014 was, I just got done with 3 years of basically learning and studying how to become a professional horse trainer.
Okay.
Which included working days of 8 to 10 hours with an hourly pay of €2.50. And I know 2014 I transitioned into the office, so it's very interesting. I had I manifested
totally different
an experience that I like never wanted. I always knew a desk, a computer, that's toxic. Sitting is not my thing. Like school was horrible. So yeah, a lot of things happened there in order of like life experience that in that moment were bad, or I went through a lot of even physical dysfunction, like eating disorders. Is that how you say it? Yeah, like literally almost starved myself to death while working 3 jobs, in the office, in the barn, and in a bar. So yeah, that was my experience in that year.
Wow. Okay, well, thank you for sharing. Kat, the angels told me that you had something interesting to share.
Yeah, and even those are experience you learn from,
It sounds like, yeah, I mean, of course, you learn from everything. You got to be grateful, because it's not being done to you, it's being done for you, by you. You are a co-creator with God. You are God with God when you stand up and say, I am here to manifest this experience. And that's a big thing, I feel, for us to realize. And I feel that's what 2014 really showed me. And then here we go, Mike. 2014, I was acting out in grief with no connection to God and no spiritual tools. And here you are now, Mike. I mean, so consistent every day, participating, beautiful. Just a part of the family, and a part of the experience now, because you dove into it. And 2014, that's what it showed me. It was like this. I don't even know how to explain it, but that's when the spiritual stuff really got weird for me. When I had been doing the work for a couple of years, I was living with someone that was doing the work, and the energy field of our apartment at that time in college was very highly vibrational. And I had all these visions and dreams in that year and in that time period. And it really woke me up to the fact that I was way more than what I was perceiving myself to be, and that I was really following a path that, that's why I was making fun of the homeless thing and all that, because I kind of perceived that in my reflection now of certain people I was following, energetically, that they just kind of also took on that programming. And I realized through the visions and the dreams that not only was there a 4th dimension you had to go through in order to literally come out the other end. I mean, I literally had dreams where I went through portals into black nothingness and then went towards a butterfly portal, because I had a butterfly tapestry. But I realize now in reflection that I've always brought that up, about you're here to liquefy like a caterpillar in the chrysalis. And then through that, right, you're taught chrysalis. Why is it called the chrysalis? That's literally what it's called for a caterpillar to go into, because you're going into your crystalline light body. And that's your butterfly. That's your new dimension. That's walking on one dimension. And now you can also do that, and you can fly. That's 5D.
It's like that transition at the moment, like, kind of like how the butterfly starts to learn to fly. It's just like you have those moments where the wind grabs your wings and you fly, and you have this, just bliss, and all those amazing energies come through. But then, you have to rest for a moment on a flower again, kind of. Those wings are very fragile still of the butterfly, and we're just learning to transition. Like, we don't even know what's yet to come. No. We don't even know closely. We can't even imagine. No. It's grander and more magical. And Bobby said something really cool. What I shared in the beginning was from that as well. So it's the specific gene key 55, and it's fascinating. I've been seeing 55 the past 2 days everywhere. So it says, we are manifesting our own experiences. It's part of the gene key 55 as well. The shadow is that we create our own triggers, but can't see that's what's happening. So we get stuck in the loop. This is why once we are aware this fact, simply having that awareness is a level up. Fascinating. And that's absolutely true. And it's 7:55. Beautiful. Yeah, definitely. And that's something that I learned for myself. Coming from Germany, I feel like one of the programming structures over there is this like hard working discipline, zack, let's go. And like I said, I worked 3 jobs. It wasn't, energetically anyhow good. That's why it did train me so much and brought me into those lower places. But now on the flip side, I learned how our focus of energy is where it's at. Our intention is where it matters. So instead of just running around as this, busy admiral of right action, it become more, flowing, flowing river of things. I still get those pings of, for example, when I see something that's out of right action, it's just natural for me to grab it and put it somewhere. If you've worked anywhere in service, like bartending or being a servant at a restaurant, you never walk empty. If you pass by a table that left and there's dirty glasses, just pick it up on the way. And that's the beautiful thing. It becomes, it's not the priority anymore. It, slips in the background. I'm still doing those things, but not with this focus of it has to be clean now. No, it's more a feeling of the energy and feeling that you want your space clear and clean, just like as a reflection of your inside. And then you can implement, and that's something we shared on the session yesterday as well, how important it is to have those joyful, childlike experiences and to just go play.
Yep, have fun.
Play in the river,
Please.
Play in the forest. Go. Fun. Play.
Whatever that is to you. Maybe it's painting. Maybe there's that thing you're like, man, we haven't done that in a while. Whatever it is, maybe it's coloring. Whatever it is that you would, it doesn't matter. Ride a bike. Do something creative. This is the biggest thing right now. Everything has to change. There's so much to dive into. There's so much to really feel into in these moments, because we are shifting. Things are shifting in a big way. Something is incoming at the present moment of now. We are going through some type of process. I don't know what it is, but there is definitely something ultimately shifting in these present moments of now, with Mother having ascended, with Source now have fully been given the peace to go when it was her will to go, ultimately in divinity. That is the biggest thing in all of creation. I feel that's the first time it's ever happened on the planet. It's a very practical thing, though. I really want to help everyone understand that. How practical the physicality is of the nature of, if things do not happen, on this planet, then it can't move forward. In other words, we have to play through the game. We have to play through the movie, right? You have to realize you're in that movie, and you have to see that we have reached a point in the film where the hero has given themselves up. And now you have to realize that that's not your story. You just have to now stand up. You have to stop saying anything else other than the fact that you are capable of willing yourself to stand up in the truth of the light, of the love of your mother, of love itself, of nature, of the earth. Tend and care for our surroundings, right? And the earth that we live upon. And through that, then the people around us. And on simply because we are caring for ourselves. We are disciplined in being creative. We are disciplined in our spiritual disciplines, whatever they are. Just get into that groove, right? It's just like the record. It's your brain. You have to retrain your brain, get back into something organic that you enjoy and love ultimately.
Yeah, so true. And Hopi said, yes, it is the first time. I've said that too, about the importance of Mom's journey in this lifetime.
Yep, it's
absolutely. Love you so much, Hopi.
It's what she experienced in this life.
Just want to say how fucking crazy it looks that the pyramid is like melting into the window now.
That's so cool, because you can
kind of see the pyramid, but it's so
and that's what you're really getting with the pyramid. You're getting that plasma unit, and It's been a long time coming to harness the energy of the plasma unit. And I mean, this one in particular exploded. They had to recap the top. And they don't usually have to.
It's powerful.
At all. So this is just what could happen, but ultimately the pyramids are usually very much having a synchronized pattern. This one has a lot of chaos, because we were in a lot of chaos when it was created for us. And I'm grateful, because you can see what's the extreme of it, what could happen, and how well it's made. I mean, it just, put back together so simply. And you just got to love these things.
And it's just so cool, because you have all these bubbles in there now. Like, I can see so much in here. And when the sun hits it, there's so many like rainbows, and
it's unique every time.
Freaking grand.
Every
and
time.
Just to share, the angels gave me this big download and like literally showed me how we have to, how Mom has those certain locations of where those pyramids should go. So if you have the ping of, I really feel and resonate. We should have that, or I should have that. I had the ping to send one to my sister, who's recovering from a big brain injury she had, and she's in Swiss. So energetically, Swiss is pretty fucked. Very dense. So I don't know. I accept
Swiss
a lot
bank.
of praise, everything
Hello.
that's happened over there. So
Swiss bank account, get it?
the pyramid is part of the light grid. So why wouldn't we put one right there to flip it? So wherever you are, if you feel like pyramid, that's what's missing in your area, then reach out. Like Elle said, we have that program of like paying one forward. There's equal energy exchange. You can simply purchase one because all of those resources are flowing back into the mission anyways, back into crystal schools, back into the sessions, the products, and that's how it works.
Yep, this is how we can spread
That's how
the
God
energy.
works. If you push with your money towards God and for the highest,
that's
then
your vote.
You'll get this abundance back.
That's your vote.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing you can do is vote with the energy that we all praise higher than anything else, which is money itself. And we have to realize that while we transition out of that and move completely into a different way of being, which is service and being itself, being love, when you just radiate love, the abundance will flow to you organically. And we have to realize that you have to be the way shower, and you have to, I know it was an interesting one with that, and move forward. And this is a perfect example. I was talking about the pyramid, and Buddha said that they use 7 balls now,
like
which
this
stabilized
one has,
and I was unaware of that, but that makes complete and utter sense. 7, alchemy,
Exactly.
Saint Germain, purple day. Hello, let's go.
And
hello, wow, and stabilizes it now.
Because it makes sense. You have in the bottom the hexagon, right? With the 6. And you can see
already.
You have 3 balls on the bottom.
So you have to did you guys stabilize the foundation more too?
Evolutionized from 3 to 6 at the bottom, and it's matching up with the with the hexagon here now. So that makes so much sense that it is just able to hold more energy, because it was simply too much energy.
I'm seeing like
for
an
those
8
balls.
up here. Like if we could do like a 6, 7, 8 somehow, and then like make the tip like 8 natured. I don't know. I love these things. The pyramids are so essential. You do not realize how old we are, how old civilization is, how long ago we did this thing cool. Even grander, and it was hijacked then. And we have to, it's just recognize that there's so much available, and this time it's going to be simpler, and it's going to be those in the heart that are going to really receive those blessings.
Absolutely.
And, that's the whole truth.
Absolutely.
Right there.
I do get the ping to read the oracle message that we touched on before and didn't get to. Hello, beloved brothers and sisters. 3 days into September, and so much consciousness and unconsciousness has been traversed. We are back!
Again, this has happened to everyone's stream over and over
Right?
again. Like
Funny.
shit. Anyway, all right. Go on about the September report of current energetics. Cheers.
The laser is being shown on those stuck in loops of projection. Absolutely everything that you are experiencing is you. Your victim consciousness attracted you, being fired, so you could complain as a victim. Your internally held blame is attracting others around to blame you, so you can blame them. Stop. Step outside the control drama. See beyond the narrative your ego is feeding, so it can suck off the low vibrations created. Full accountability is essential now. September is completion. The end of cycles. If you're holding on to cycles that the divine is trying to transition out, prepare to have your ass kicked by yourself. Nothing is happening to you. It's all because of you. How deep you go with that dive is up to you. The deeper, the better. Don't be afraid to get uncomfortable. The rug is being pulled out from underneath those who have been doing rather than being. Allow a lot of space for yourself and truly reflect on every interaction if you have to. Mother of all creation is pulling humanity through recalibration that requires every facet of the human experience to be illuminated, cleansed, and rewritten. You are doing that. Or not. Dysfunction is not a necessary part of your experience. We can live in absolute heaven flow. Love you all. Oracle report by Archaea Faith.
Cheers.
And absolutely, it is our decision to be in dysfunction. It's our decision to stop dysfunction. It's your own will, divine will, to stop the lower frequency behavior, to stop those habits. 30 days to stop a habit. That's why it's called love in action, because you have to be active, bringing in the effort to create high vibrational habits, to really be in integrity with your daily disciplines. And that's what it's meant by that.
Yet it's soft.
Yes.
It's softer than that. Recognize that it's a lot more simple, again, because it doesn't have to be anything in particular. I really feel that. I feel, yes, you have mirror technique, you have automatic writing, you have tree meditation, you have all that. We've been saying those things over and over and over again. All right. What else can you do too? What else are you doing? Mom was drawing, right? She was coloring, drawing with crayon. It wasn't really crayons, it was more like gel pencils or sparkly glitter pens and things like that. Get into it yourself, have some fun, right? Where's the artist in you? Everyone has an artist within them. There is an art that you do. There is a medium, right? It could be clay, it could be writing, it could be film. It could be
singing,
Come
dancing.
Come on, let's go. What is it? It could be, just talking to a boardroom. It doesn't matter. There are many things that you can do. We have to feel into what brings us joy and go towards that. The more and more that we go towards things that bring us joy, the more that we can actually embody the higher self.
Absolutely.
Okay. And the thing is too, I saw just a quick article. I didn't read it at all because I didn't even understand. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll read it tonight and then talk about it tomorrow too. It said that it's impossible. That was quote, impossible to do what really makes you happy as a job. That's what the article said. Right. And I feel like it wasn't true. So I didn't even entertain it. Yet I'm sharing it with you is that, well, why is that people perceive it that way? Why are they saying it's impossible? Well, guess what? Either way, why are you saying anything is impossible? Impossible dream, right? That's what happened on this planet.
Mom flipped impossible. Like she literally did the impossible dream, and that's why it doesn't exist anymore. She flipped it.
Go.
That's awesome.
Let's go.
And sometimes, like you said, thank you for that, Raharder, can be something to really find more into your, quiet space. For example, I hung a hammock up. And that's what I need. Like I have really problems with being still and relaxing and breathing and just being and not having anything like to do. And now I have those beautiful 2 trees that are both really amazing. I love them. And the hammock in between, so I can stargaze. It's right perfectly set, so I can sun gaze in the morning. We all love the hammock, and that is definitely something that just brings that chill in and that relaxation in. So wherever you are at on your energetic level, whether you are a whirlwind like me, find something to calm you down. Take a nice soothing bath, Epsom salt, for example. If you're more someone that, likes to take it slow anyways and slouch around, then, get your heart pumping. If you love biking, go on a bike ride. If you love to go swimming, jump in water and go swim. So whatever it is, follow your angel guidance. Even though you might not understand it in the first moment, if you have a ping, it's for your highest. Mom set it up perfectly.
Thank you, Mama. And I have a couple of things I'd like to share. I feel there's some good
comments. Yes.
Definitely a blunt would definitely make it go farther.
Oh, I can share Bobby's.
The booby.
Yeah, she said, because she said that she has last night messages come through that were completely aligned with that. And that's so true.
So
wow.
Much.
And that's
so
beautiful.
Much because I wanted to get into that. I did.
Yeah.
I forgot. And then because I pulled it up. Because
it's so much
Are we back?
fun, though.
I know, we love it.
There we
love
go.
it. I
There
feel
we go.
third time's the charm. So yeah, this Bobby had gotten the Gene Key book and got pinged on 55 physically in the book. And the city of that is freedom. The gift of that is freedom. And the shadow of it is victimization. And I really feel that the savior victim thing has really been the ultimate lower dynamic, masculine, feminine dynamic, maybe you want to say, just put a story to it, whatever. But the whole ego programmed human, allowance of just, going back and forth and, like what's that? Gross. It's nasty. It's nasty. It's a victim thing that just kind of puts you in an illusion and, see, that's what it does. And then what? Where did I go? What is the ultimate goal? Will, the divine will, the freedom that comes from that. Because what is true freedom?
Freedom!
Living by God's will.
Freedom!
Which is what brings you joy. And I think this brings me right into Mike's point, which is he says, Trump said the most successful people in life are the ones happy to get up each day and go to work and their relationships are happy. 100%. You have 4 solid areas of life. You have your health, you have your wealth, you have your love, and you have your happiness. Okay, those are all essential parts of your being. Okay, because it has to do with whether it's your relationships with people, or call it a different word, like having those connections with people and as a human being and in your more galactic nature. Also, just your own resources, your ability to provide, right? And then also protect, right? That's kind of that balance. On top of that, your physical health and really feeling into only you can really take care of your physical health and be the greatest and grandest physical being you can be, right? And then also your generalized happiness, which I feel connects more to your soul and connects more to really feeling your soul and being happy with how you're living your life and what you do day to day. And there you go. There's the answer right there. And
you don't need any words. Sometimes pictures.
We'll just have an hour-long live stream of just showing pictures.
You can smile. No, it's okay. Just wanted to bring a little bit to the front. I love you so much. Look at this smile. And that's, one thing that I do see, especially in all the cards. Mom's smile is, it's lighting up her entire face. You can see her eyes smile, her lips smile, and it is so, so beautiful. So whenever you are sad or down or something, click on YouTube, go to one of those videos. There's as well, Mom singing, for example. That's so beautiful. And it's been a crazy journey. And on a grander scheme, since she ascended, it's been just a teardrop of time compared to an infinite ocean of eternity. So have patience with yourself. Have patience with others. If you spin back in, reach out. We're all here. We're in this together. That's the beautiful thing. We're in this together. Definitely felt those brain activations. So use your right brain, get creative.
Please, book a brain activation session with George. That'd be awesome for y'all out there to grab one of those.
I should book one.
Yeah, right. Shit. Maybe we'll have a team, a little fractal one over here together. For real though, let's connect our brains. I even see here's a good one just to leave you with this. Just envision a rainbow ball of energy around your pineal gland. And then bounce that ball back and forth.
That's
okay.
Cool.
and really work it. I mean, I can feel it when I dive into it. It requires a lot of concentration. So I wouldn't suggest doing it for too long. But when, if you want to just maybe wake up and do that, or check in the middle of the day, maybe at night, and just and get that going, I feel it's really going to help a lot of people. Just
In
those
general,
simple
visualizations.
I love visualizations.
Visual.
No,
Like
viz.
Visual.
Visual.
Well, when you
Vision.
see things, you can make yourself see things.
Divine seeing, whatever the frig they call it. All right. I feel we have come to the energetic conclusion of this episode of Morning Ascension Gathering.
Thank you for gathering with us. Thank you, Mom, for being with us now and in every moment for all of eternity. Thank you for freaking ascension. Thank you for excitement, joy, childlike wonder, peace, harmony, compassion, and forgiveness to flood through humanity, open the hearts and open the eyes to love everywhere present. Heaven on earth. We're here. You're here. Feel it. Love it. We love you so much. I am sorry.
Please forgive me.
Thank you.
And I love you.
We love you.
I love you all unconditionally with all that love is, right? Love you, Mom. Love you, Father. Love you, Robin St. Germain.
Woo!
All the galactics. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to all of creation. Thank you for being here. Have a great day. Do what you got to do. Have some fun. Be in joy. And just reheart yourself that you're here to be the change that you wish to see. We love you all. Book your sessions. Grab your pyramid. Drink your colloidals. And we'll see you later.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Oh, okay.
Keep the vibes up.
Just keep watching.
Love you.